So hey guys, welcome back. It's Wednesday and that means it's time for a Thin Lizzie update. So we're here with a Thin Lizzie video and it is the June video, which means we are 6 months into Thin Lizzie, which is crazy. Half the year is gone. This is what, episode 6? It's crazy. If this is your first video in the Thin Lizzie series, click here to see the rest of the progress that I've made starting a health and fitness journey in 2019 and recently kicking off into keto. So that is the rest of the playlist and now let's get to it. So first up, let's discuss the struggles. And the first one is that I completely failed on my goal for June, which was to go to the gym. Didn't go a single time, so that's a thing. Yeah, June turned out to be a whole lot busier than I was expecting it to be. I have no excuse other than that. I just worked a lot of evenings in June. It's already a struggle to go to the gym after work, but it's really a struggle to go after work when you get off work late or you're just so busy at work that you're exhausted when you get off. And I know everyone out there understands that. I mean, we all live this and some of us are better at being diligent on our workout routines. Some of us are good enough to wake up at like 5:30 in the morning and go do the gym before work, and props to you people because oh, I have willpower but not that much willpower. So was not able to meet that goal and that's a little disappointing, but it happens and at least I stuck with the diet portion, so not losing weight as fast as I would have if I'd gone to the gym, but I'm not going to beat myself up about it too much. So that was struggle number one. Struggle number two might be related to number one, and that is that I hit the dreaded plateau. It happens. It's part of any weight loss. We've all been there, and if you haven't, you're very lucky because anytime I've ever lost weight, I've always hit a plateau. Usually hit multiple plateaus. It just happens. Your body catches up to the fact of what you're doing and your metabolism realizes what you're doing and for whatever reason slows down for a bit. So it was a long month as far as that goes. I may not have lost as much weight as I had in the previous months after switching to keto, but I still did have a loss. So baby steps. So into successes. Even though I didn't lose a ton on the scale, I did see some movement in measurements this month. So as far as the scale goes, from the first weigh-in of the month to the last weigh-in of the month, I only lost 0.4 pounds. Now, it's actually a little different than that because I went up and then I went back down. So I had gone up 3 pounds during that lovely week. It took longer to get back to the starting weight than I usually do based on that. So the net was 0.4 pounds for the month. So not even a half a pound for the month in actuality. So that's rough. It's a rough plateau. Now let's talk about overall measurements and weights since I started this thing, because that's where you really see the progress. So between when I started in January to now, I have lost 16 pounds? 16 pounds? 15 pounds? 16 pounds. I've lost 16 pounds since I started in January. I have lost 3 inches from my natural waist, 4 inches from my problem area, 2 inches on my hips, 2.5 inches on my thighs, 2.5 inches from my bicep, and some other smidges here and there. So that's actually pretty major. And I've gone down a pant size. So I was a size 16, now I'm a size 14, and shirts still vary for me because my chest size hasn't gone down, unfortunately. So it really just depends on the brand if I have to get an extra large or a large. Some of the Target clothes I'm going down to a large now. In fact, I think this one's a large. But I'm happy to see some non-scale victories in my measurements and my clothing. With that, I have also started getting compliments from people who have noticed the change. So specifically at work, I've been getting some comments of people noticing that my clothes are getting a little big and that I'm losing weight. So that is exciting. And I've been getting some comments from you guys watching the videos that you can tell the difference. So thank you for that. It definitely is encouraging and makes me feel good that others can see the change that I'm seeing on a daily basis. And thank you for helping encourage me through this process. The other fun thing with this current weigh-in is that even though I only lost 0.4 this month, I am now officially at the lowest weight I've been since Mike and I have been dating. I think I talk about that in the updates, so I'm not gonna harp on it, but yes, this is currently the lowest weight I've been since roughly 2010 or 2011, so that's an accomplishment. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the updates here, and then let's have a little talk about being proud of myself. So hello, it is a Thin Lizzie update time. I literally just got out of the shower, weighed in today. Today was my first weigh-in for June, and down another 1.8 pounds. I was not expecting that this week. The end of May's Thin Lizzie, that update, I lost essentially 5 pounds in a week because I gained 2 pounds back on vacation. I lost those 2 pounds plus another 3 pounds. So I lost 3 pounds last week, or 5 pounds really, last week. So I wasn't expecting to lose much this week. I put 1 pound as my goal and somehow miraculously lost 1.8 pounds. So I'm just kind of flying through this at the moment. I don't know if this means my body's just like really adapted to keto, low carb, and it's just churning through pounds at the moment. I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna complain. I'm happy about it. I've been sticking to everything like I'm supposed to. I'm still having my cheat day. Today is cheat day. I had my cheat day last week. We had bagels and I had boneless chicken wings and tater tots on my cheat day, and still 1.8 for the week. So very happy with it. It's going well. Hopefully the rest of June will follow suit and I'll just keep hitting my goals faster than I expected. That'd be great. So hello, it is Thin Lizzie update time. It's time to discuss this past week, and don't have a ton to discuss because this past week was the week we do not speak of, if you catch my drift. And so I am taking today's weigh-in, which I just actually yesterday's weigh-in because yesterday was cheat day. So yesterday I weighed in, taking it with an extreme grain of salt because according to the scale, I am up 4 pounds from last week. And I know that's not accurate. My measurements are the exact same as last week. So I'm expecting that to be a lot of water weight, and I expect to be probably back to the number I was last week by next weigh-in. Just the way the body works, and yay, being female, we get to deal with this once a month and, you know, get 3 weeks every month to actually work on things. 1 week that derails you and 1 week where you're just trying to get back to where you were. It's a struggle and kind of frustrating at times, but otherwise I'm feeling good. Nothing really else to report. So hey guys, Thin Lizzie update time. It is Saturday. I'm weighing in on Saturday this week because I have to work tomorrow. So I weighed in and it's a good news, bad news situation. The good news is I lost 4 pounds this week. The bad news is that those were the 4 pounds I gained during last week. So I'm back to where I was the week before that. So it is what it is. Hopefully I'll see a big number this week as well. And we'll actually move the scale again. So, and today is going to be my cheat day. And honestly, I'm not really craving that much. Usually when I get to cheat day, I have something that I really wanted, and I've kind of kept that in mind, and today not so much. So I'm gonna take it easy on the cheat day today. I'm still gonna have one. I think we're still gonna go to Chewy's or go get some sushi or something non-straight up keto, but I'm not going hog wild with it. So hopefully that'll also contribute to having a bigger number at weigh-in next week. So hello, it is Saturday. I look a little cray. I haven't fixed my hair yet, but you guys are used to me looking very natural during these Thin Lizzie updates. It's usually first thing in the morning on a weekend. So weighing in on Saturday today because I want it to be my cheat day. So the weigh-in is that I officially maintained. I might be in a little bit of a plateau, which wouldn't shock me because I've been pretty consistently losing some amount of weight every week for a while now. So it wouldn't shock me if my body finally went into a little plateau. I'm not gonna worry about it too much yet since it's only been a week. Hopefully the scale moves again next week. And then if I stay the same the following week, then we'll see if changes need to be made to reassess. Maybe less crazy cheat days or more gym time, because I still have not gone to the gym, guys. My schedule has been so crazy. We'll see how things are next week, and just try not to be frustrated this time. That's the goal. So hello, it is time for a Thin Lizzie update. I messed up and totally forgot to film an update on Saturday or Sunday, and now it's Monday. And I was down half a pound. So I don't know what that puts at my total for the month, because I sat at the same weight for I think 2 of the weeks. So I might be at like 2.5 for the month, but I'm sure I'll explain that in the main video once I look back at my stats. So I was glad to have seen the scale move a little bit, because I'd been stuck. We had another measurement loss, so at least there's that. And that means that I am currently at the lowest weight I've been since, oh man, probably 2011. Back in 2014, I lost a good amount of weight. I think I ended up losing about 30 pounds. And I got almost to this weight when I stopped losing weight and I just started maintaining. Not on purpose, just hit the fall and Christmas happened, and then just didn't get back into dedicated weight loss. So this is about the lowest weight that I hit back in 2014, and I maintained that up until really moving to Texas. And then I gradually, very slowly gained some weight in that period of time. I have hit that milestone, which is kind of exciting because that was a long time. 2011 was a long time ago. So it's exciting, and I'd like to continue to go down so that I can say, oh, this is the lowest I've weighed since 2010 or 2009. I don't think I'm gonna hit the weight that I was in 2008, because that was like another 30 pounds down from now. Like literally another 30 pounds down from now. And I don't think I can get another 30 pounds down from now at this age. I could do it when I was 24, 25. I don't think it's gonna happen at 34, but we'll see what July brings. Hopefully the plateau will break, but I'm definitely feeling good. I'm liking what I'm seeing in the mirror. Just want to keep at it and keep going, and keep seeing more movement on the scale. So I'm proud of myself, because even though I had a plateau, and even though all of a sudden the weight loss came to a halt, I did not get discouraged more than just a little frustration. I didn't choose to binge instead of sticking with the diet because, oh, what's it matter? I'm not losing weight anyway. I didn't have any of those feelings, which have definitely plagued me in the past, where it feels like you're doing everything right. You're on a calorie deficit. You're counting your carbs. You're counting your macros. You're doing everything you're supposed to be doing aside from exercise, and not seeing the progress you want to see. So even though normally I can rationally explain that to myself of there's all sorts of things happening, it could just be water weight, or you need to exercise and you haven't been exercising, and so your body's just starting to plateau naturally, you gotta kickstart it, and I can tell myself all these things to rationalize it. Sometimes there's a little voice in your head that goes, yeah, but you're trying so hard, you're working so hard, you're not eating all these things you would rather be eating, and what do you have to show for it? And it will convince you that you need to eat ice cream or chips or candy or any of those things that you're not supposed to be eating, in response, as if for some reason that rationally makes sense as a solution to not losing weight is to eat a bunch of junk. The way the brain works sometimes. So I'm proud of myself for not going that route and not really having that voice even pop up. So I don't know if that's keto kind of changing my brain, because I don't crave sugar nearly as much as I used to. In fact, I was just telling Mike today that the thing I miss most is just having savory snacks that aren't pork rinds. So I miss having like little crunchy like crackers and goldfish and snack mix, and those little savory snack bites that are crunchy, have really nice texture that you can just grab handfuls. Even popcorn, which is one of my favorite treats, has a pretty high amount of carbs in them, so I only do it from time to time, a very small portion. And that's what I miss most, is having savory snacks that aren't just pork rinds, because those are fine, but they're not my favorite thing ever. So I'm actually doing fine on the sugar portion of it, I think, because there's so many different options that are replacements for that on keto. And I'm getting enough fats and other things that the food still tastes delicious without it. But anyway, tangent. The point is saying that maybe because I'm not sugar dependent anymore, that I didn't crave it when I was having those down moments. But I'm pretty proud of myself for sticking with the plan, sticking to it, trusting the process, and just continuing on as I have been and waiting to see the scale move, because I know it eventually will. So proud of myself for that one. So next up we have the grocery hauls for this month, and the main item that I want to talk about that I don't think we specifically reviewed for this was all of the Quest line of products. Mike and I actually used to buy the Quest bars long before I was on keto, and now they have Quest pizza and Quest chips and the Quest bars, Quest cookies. We have loved every single one of the Quest products we have tried. Hashtag not sponsored. We just have really been enjoying them. So we really like their protein pizzas. The protein bars have been great for me on the days that I am craving sugar. I can have one of those and it knocks out the craving. The protein chips, not quite kicking my craving for salty, savory snacks, but almost there, almost. So that's all been great. We really enjoyed the different products we tried from them this month. So that was the major standout for June. Here's the first grocery haul for June. Not too much in this one because we have a ton of meal service items in the fridge right now. So it's pretty much just lunch items and snacks. And saw these for the first time. They're not a chicken crust, they're not a cauliflower crust, but somehow they're very low in net carbs because they have a lot of fiber in them. So worth a shot, and we'll see. Bless you, Jeff. So otherwise, otherwise just some normal lunch meat, cheese, carrots, eggs, salad mix, cheese sticks, and my favorite pork rinds. Just a quick Thin Lizzie find at Target. So the Primal Kitchen, I've been buying their mayonnaise and their dressings, and I found golden barbecue sauce, which I hope is going to be like the Gold Fever, I think it's called, at the wing place we go to. That's my favorite. I hope it's gonna be like that. So I will try it eventually and I will let you know. But this is keto and paleo friendly. Ingredients are all organic, good stuff, and 2 carbs for 2 tablespoons. So here is our haul for this week. So I had pretty much all the items I needed for lunches, except for that I'm going to make another, instead of doing little egg cups, I'm going to do like an egg casserole to take for lunch. So I got some eggs, some spinach, some feta cheese, a red pepper to go in that, and I already have some Italian sausage in the freezer. And then got some more of these because we actually really liked them. They are pricey though, so I'm try not to do them too frequently, but we did enjoy the Supreme better than the pepperoni. I was really wanting Starbucks, so instead of getting Starbucks, I got some cold brew coffee, 0 carbs in this, and I'm just gonna do some sugar-free creamer and make my own cold brew here. Some tea, pistachios, my favorite evening snack, which I read apparently these are really good to have before bed because they have, what is it, melatonin or whatever that you're supposed to take to help you sleep. Apparently pistachios are high in that, so that's great. Some lunch meat, and then I'm planning to make some keto chili, so then I got some uncured vegetarian fed hot dogs so we could have chili dogs, the leftovers. So that is the plan for the week. So here is the haul for this week. It's pretty substantial because we didn't get any delivery boxes this week. So it's lunch and dinner for the week. All the veggies over here, my eggs, stuff for dinner through here, some more of the Rebel ice cream, kind of more lunchy section through here. And I absolutely loved this coconut almond butter. So this time I'm going to try the banana peanut butter. So this has 3 carbs for 2 tablespoons of the banana and 3 carbs for 2 tablespoons of the coconut. So super delicious little treat. And some queso, some mozzarella. Good for the week. And a tub of goldfish for Mike. Okay, we've got a mini haul, a midweek mini haul. One of the Instagram accounts I follow was suggesting these, and I was kind of looking for some sort of dessert-like item. And Mike used to buy these, just the standard ones, before, and I remember actually liking them. So HEB was doing a sale, so I got, it was like buy 5 get 1 free of this variety. So I got some of those. They're either 4 or 5 net carbs per thing, but it's basically like, you know, a treat. It's a dessert. So, but it also has high protein and good macros as far as keto goes. And I needed some more coffee. My cold brew is almost out. Iced coffee from Starbucks, only 1 net carb per serving. And I'll just have to get the other cold brew back at Kroger. I was almost out of my stevia. We had hot dog buns, so I got Mike some more hot dogs for the future. And just some veggies. And then that's for cheat day in the future. Ah. So here is the last grocery haul for June. So again, we're not getting any ordered boxes, so I've got everything for dinner and lunch for the week. Mostly my lunches, I still had everything from last week, and or I'm having leftovers, so didn't need much for my lunches. But got some different items to make dinner this week. I think I've got 2 different recipes I'm making that I'm planning to make multiple servings out of. So we've got items for that. We got the blackened chicken again because we like that. Got these for the first time to see how these are. It's the same brand that makes those protein bars that I got the other day, and so these come out to 4 carbs per bag. So little chips, protein chips. The good brand of pork rinds. HEB finally had them. And salad. And then I got some stuff. This I needed for the recipe. And this is what they recommend as far as keto for instead of cornstarch, because cornstarch has a bunch of carbs. So this is basically what you use instead of cornstarch in keto. So I got some of that for one of the recipes. And then this for just the future, because I have a few different recipes that require an alternative sweetener. And this is what everyone recommends. Some pistachios, my Jell-O as always. So there you go. Okay, so that brings us to the goals for July, and that is to go to the gym. No, really. Go to the gym, Liz. I hope that was really, really creepy and I leave it in there. But if not, go to the gym, Liz. I've got another busy month coming up, and I want to try to pre-schedule my gym trip so that I have it in my schedule. I know I'm going to go. I pack my clothes and just make it happen and fit it into my schedule and get back into toning and getting some muscle back. And I know sometimes muscle will slow down the scale, but at least I will be toned and fit. So those are good things. So that is it for June's Thin Lizzie update. I will see you guys back here next month for the July update. Bye.